Why should you read human psychology? Have you ever wondered why some people naturally attract others, while some struggle to build even a single meaningful relationship? Why do some people stay calm under pressure while others lose control in seconds? And why do we often make decisions that we later regret, even when we knew they were wrong? The answer lies in one fascinating subject: human psychology. Psychology is the science of understanding how people think, feel, and behave. It explores the hidden forces behind every decision we make, every emotion we experience, and every relationship we build. Whether you're a student, an entrepreneur, a leader, or simply someone trying to improve your life, understanding psychology gives you a powerful advantage. Most people spend years learning mathematics, science, or technology, yet very few ever study the one thing they use every second of every day: their own mind. Imagine buying the world's most advanced computer, but never reading the instruction manual. You would probably use only a small fraction of its capabilities. The human brain is even more complex, yet most people go through life without understanding how it works. This is exactly why psychology matters. One of the biggest benefits of studying psychology is self-awareness. Many people know what they do, but very few understand why they do it. Why do you procrastinate, even when you know the task is important? Why do you keep checking your phone every few minutes? Why do negative comments stay in your mind longer than compliments? These behaviors aren't random. They are the result of psychological patterns that have developed over time. Once you understand these patterns, you gain the ability to change them. Instead of blaming yourself for bad habits, you begin to understand what triggers them and how to replace them with healthier behaviors. Psychology teaches us that awareness is the first step toward personal growth. Another reason to study psychology is to understand other people. Every relationship in your life depends on understanding human behavior. Whether it's your family, your friends, your co-workers, or your partner, successful relationships are built on communication and empathy. Think about the last time someone upset you. Maybe they ignored your message. Maybe they criticized your work. Maybe they seemed rude without any obvious reason. Our first reaction is usually to judge them. But psychology teaches us to ask a different question. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with this person?" we begin asking, "What might this person be going through?" Perhaps they're stressed. Perhaps they're overwhelmed. Perhaps they're dealing with problems you can't see. This simple shift in perspective creates empathy instead of anger, and empathy builds stronger relationships. Psychology also improves your communication skills. The best communicators aren't always the best speakers. They're often the best listeners. They understand that people don't just listen to words. They respond to emotions, tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. A single sentence can sound encouraging to one person and offensive to another depending on how it's delivered. When you understand psychology, you begin noticing these hidden signals. You become better at listening, asking meaningful questions, and understanding what people truly mean instead of simply reacting to what they say. Another fascinating reason to read psychology is that it helps you make better decisions. Our brains use mental shortcuts every day. These shortcuts help us make quick decisions, but they also lead to mistakes. For example, we naturally prefer information that supports what we already believe. We often judge people based on first impressions. We fear losing something more than we value gaining something new. Psychologists call these patterns cognitive biases. Once you're aware of these biases, you start questioning your own thinking. You make smarter financial decisions. You avoid emotional purchases. You become less influenced by by rumors and misinformation. Psychology doesn't eliminate mistakes, but it helps you make fewer of them. Another important reason to study psychology is emotional intelligence. Life isn't just about IQ, it's also about understanding emotions. People with emotional intelligence recognize when they're becoming angry before they lose control. They understand stress before it turns into burnout. They know how to calm themselves during difficult situations. And because they understand their own emotions, they also understand the emotions of others. This ability makes them better leaders, better parents, better friends, and better partners. Psychology also protects you from manipulation. Every single day, companies compete for your attention. Advertisements are carefully designed to influence your emotions. Subscribe for next part.